on the program. But yeah, I mean, let's get talking with tennis. The US Open is over, but these guys are still busy with the Davis Cup.
It's interesting, very, very interesting semi-final we're in now. Great Britain takes on Argentina. It's all about Andy Murray and Juan Martín del Potro in that one. Very interesting. France as well takes on Croatia.
Wow.
I mean, you look at the player combinations for the doubles, for the big matchups. For England and that's, I mean, Great Britain, Argentina, you're going to be looking at whether or not Andy Murray and Del Potro, whenever they come head to head, it's going to be very, very interesting. Now for France, I mean, a bright new generation. Gael Monfils, Joe Wilfred Songa, Richard Gasquet, all of those guys, we'll see. Croatia has Marin Cilic, so we'll see whether or not he's going to be able to pull his team up. For Great Britain, Andy Murray might probably team up with his brother Jamie for the doubles. That was going to be tomorrow. We'll see how it pans out. But you know, Andy Murray has put a lot into representing Great Britain. We'll see whether or not all and Del Potro too. Let's give him some credit.
That's right. They didn't do so bad at the US Open.
And the Olympics as well. Stunning defeats. He defeated
good players in that French team. There's Gael Monfils also.
Defeated, still talking about Del Potro now, defeated Novak Djokovic.
Wow.
And his progress this year has been so good. And you just begin to imagine what would have happened if he didn't sustain all of those injuries. Let's listen to the key guys now, talking about that semi-final in the Davis Cup. We'll look at Britain, we'll look at Argentina, and possibly France.
That's right.
Then we'll be back for more on Sports this morning.
It'll be a very tough match. We obviously had a great battle in Rio, 4 hours, you know, lots of ups and downs, a lot of momentum shifts in that match. It was, you know, mentally and physically a very draining match. I think both of us were pretty tired afterwards and emotional. I think that showed and how we were, you know, right after the final point. But yeah, again, should be another intense atmosphere here, and I look forward to it.
Well, it's tough to describe with words. You know, I'm feeling so happy to be playing tennis again, to have the chance to play another Grand Slam like I did in New York. Then another semi-finals for me and for our country is very special, and these things are make me so happy. In the last month, after when I won the gold medal, the silver medal in Rio, and everything changes to my life, and now I'm enjoying everything even more than a few years ago.
Welcome back. You just feel sorry for Juan Martín del Potro. He has a Grand Slam to his name, and all the progress that Stanislas Wawrinka is making. You know, now we have a top 5 according to Novak. At this point, you have to put Stan. Stan has 3 Grand Slams like Andy Murray, so you just have to put him and say it's not a top 4 anymore. It's a top 5.
Don't say Stan is some pushover.
But you know, you feel sad, you know, because Del Potro won a Grand Slam before
all of these guys. But it's an injury when your body is saying no. And again, he's doing all he can to develop tennis in Argentina. You know, as everything is just the same way. It's on Andy Murray, same with him. Kai Nishikori doing the same too for Asia. You know, so when you see some of these guys play, you tell that psychologically they're not just representing themselves, they're representing countries, continents. You know, but I feel for Juan Martín del Potro because we know his talent, we know his quality. You know, we just wish that.
For Croatia, the big question would be whether Marin Cilic is the man for the big occasion, whether or not he's going to be able to pull Croatia. So far, they've gotten to the semi-final. We just have to wait.
And Cilic, a Grand Slam winner also.
Grand Slam winner already.
So with that, he can actually, you know, push himself all the way. It's the Davis Cup. We love it. Let's see what we come out of that competition. We will continue to talk about the big names. You know them. Look at it. Great Britain taking on Argentina. Andy Murray going against Juan Martín del Potro.
That's what everybody wants to see.
So these guys are saying, we just got out of
France. Which of these guys will take on Marin Cilic? I think Joe Wilfred, highest ranked French player. But Gael Monfils stepping up.
I like his progress. So I was saying.
You know, I always criticize the French team. I said, you know,
they just play to the gallery.
Joe Wilfred looks like Muhammad Ali. That's what made him popular. Gael Monfils is a showman. but I've been made to hit my words. Those guys are really, really improved. Guy Monfils, what did that U.S. Open? I'm hoping he will be able to replicate, in future Grand Slams.
It's all about getting better.
We'll see how we go from there. I think we have to leave tennis.
Yeah, I mean, at the start of the show, you tried to throw the question to me that, did I see it coming? That Feyenoord defeated Manchester United. And I was like, what's the trying to do at the start of the show? This is Jose Mourinho's issue, and it's really sensitive. But Jose, yesterday, remember, at the press conference, he was really careful. When it comes to games in Europe, he's not talking much again because he knows anything can happen.
Yeah. I mean, it's important to play well in the Europa, but he's already saying, look, this is a distraction for me. It's a distraction. I'd rather focus my energy.
Finish in the top 4 this season and come to the Champions League.
And he's already pointing in the direction of some teams, I don't want to mention their name, that are not playing on the continent, that they might be better prepared than United. All right, let's quickly go on a break.
Yeah.
And the best way is to listen to Jose Mourinho. Let's not put words in his mouth. Listen to him, and we'll come back for more on Sports This Morning.
I think in the first half, not especially ambitious attitude. I'm not saying bad, but I'm not saying with the ambition you need to win football matches. We were not trying to win. We were just in control of the game and waiting for the possibility to win or not to win. The second half was different. In the second half was exactly when we were trying to win and Feyenoord was trying not to lose, that they scored the goal, which I think we don't deserve. I think they fought really hard as expected, but I think we show much better control and much more ambition to win in the second half, which was exactly when we lost.
Yeah, well, if you win, it's always a good plan. But I think there were moments in the game where we had it tough because the tempo Man United in moments of the game uses with the physical presence. They made it very difficult for us. But we knew that if you keep the ball against Manchester, there are possibilities. And I think the first half we didn't keep the ball as long as I want. The second half, you saw that Man United wanted to win. They put the tempo a little up. Of course, the 3 substitution. You sense they want to leave here with a win. And I think, at the right moment we scored a goal. I think a fantastic goal in the counter attack.